You mentioned that you had an episiotomy with your first baby, and you're wondering if you're more likely to tear or need an episiotomy the second time around. And not necessarily. And really, a lot of women, most women in fact, go home with stitches after having a baby purely because something this big was coming out of something this big, and something's got to give. And that's the tissues. And so tearing is very, very common. In fact, most recent studies show that anywhere from 53 to 79% of women have stitches as a result of tearing, and only about 12% of women have stitches as a result of an episiotomy. But sometimes episiotomies are indicated. In fact, sometimes they help to reduce the risk of 3rd and 4th degree tears, which are more serious. It's done to just purely increase the diameter of the opening so that the baby can be born faster. Like if the heart rate is down and they need to be born quickly, a doctor will do an episiotomy. An episiotomy may also heal faster than certain types of tears because if you're a sewer, imagine a piece of material, you take it and you tear it and then you try to sew it back together. It's not going to go back together as nicely as it would have if you took some scissors and made a straight incision and then stitched it back up. So there's ease in wound healing. There are a couple of other reasons too, and so a doctor uses their best judgment at the time of delivery to determine if it's necessary or not. So really, at the end of the day, you probably will go home with stitches, and there's lots of things that you can do to help ease the discomfort and pain associated with it. You can use Tux pads, which are soothing to broken skin, and also for hemorrhoids, which you are likely to have after delivery. You can use numbing spray. Ice is amazing and something you want to use for the first 24 hours because it helps to numb the area and reduce swelling. Sitz baths after that can offer a lot of comfort. And then of course your doctor will recommend stool softeners and may also prescribe some medications if all of that wasn't enough. If you have more specific questions about your circumstances, talk with your doctor and they'll be able to give you tailored advice based on their knowledge of your history. And if you have more questions for me in the future, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms and recommend us to your friends and family too.